Okay, in this video, we are going to be demonstrating the policy address sync functionality. What policy address sync does is it allows you from a customer account to update mailing address and or billing address for underlying policies with one transaction. So you can get this done in a few simple steps versus going into each of the underlying policies and creating endorsement applications to update the information. So when you're in a customer account, you'll notice under the action menu, you'll have the option for policy address sync. When you click it, you get a new tile that pops up, and it pulls in the customer mailing address, the billing address, also as it's listed on the customer account. And below this section, you see each of the underlying applications, quotes, or policies associated with the customer. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and update the mailing address to 2610 Baltimore. Go ahead and validate that address. We'll go ahead and update the billing address in this example as well. All right, so I've updated the customer information here, and as we scroll down section by section, you'll see each, again, quote, application, or policy listed, and use the option to copy the mailing address to the customer account or from the customer account. If I copy to the customer, then I will be applying this mailing address to the customer information. If I copy from the customer, which I just updated, then we see pending change gets set up to update the mailing address with the mailing address we have on the customer account. So I can continue through and do this for each of the underlying accounts. And what this does is it actually goes and updates each of the underlying policies as you indicate without you having to go in and do separate endorsement transactions. Once you've selected the addresses that you want to update, to apply your changes, you want to select Apply. Selecting Refresh is actually going to clear out your defaulted options. So this is actually, in this case, an undo. You want to apply your changes. And it takes a few minutes for this change to process depending on the number of policies you have because the system is actually going in and automatically endorsing each of those underlying accounts. Once the changes have been processed, you'll get a summary message at the top of the screen just letting you know that the underlying policies have been updated. And so if we go and look, we can see that an address sync has been applied to each of the underlying policies.